Oh, I guess we live now.
Oh, we are back.
Yeah.
We are out here. But the
What's up, people? I'm Austin.
And it's your boy Mike. You already know what it is.
Back at it again with another episode.
Yeah, it's the Fly Sippers.
Yo, what you sipping on, good sir?
And man, look, I'm gonna do a nice throwback for those that grew up on Nickelodeon. Y'all go ahead and sing it with me. Reptar, Reptar, gotta have that Reptar, 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 gotta find that Reptar,
Man,
Reptar,
Reptar is a
Reptar.
man. I have called so many people Reptar. I know it's messed up, but
I'm gonna put it in the shot too. Y'all see it, America. It's legit called. Oh, I went to outer space. Hold on, gotta get it in the shot. It is legit called Reptar Juice, by a brewery called 26 Acres. Nice little standard beer, a little bit stronger than most, at 7%, but nice little standard New England style IPA. I don't talk too much about what I'm sipping. What you over there sipping on, man?
yeah. So I got kind of finishing up what I had last time. I'm realizing, man, I don't know, drinking less and less. But this is Cabernet with ginger beer in this
Yeah.
Boston Celtics Boston Bruins Cup that I got
Hey.
from UFC 292 in Boston. Shout out to Connie. Um, but yo, man, yeah, that's a pretty good
Yeah.
segue, real quick, man.
Go, I'm about to say,
UFC
go ahead
Ultimate
and
Fighting
segue, my man.
Championship.
Go ahead and segue, my man.
Man, events coming up, people. Events coming up. Man, yo, if I hit one of these crazy ass parlays, I don't know. But I think I should do that at least like once a week. Just put $5 on something stupid so I can get like 2,000. And if it hits, cool. If not, I'm getting that $5 back because I do a whole bunch of $1 bets that gets me
Yeah.
16 and 10 and 5. So go to
Mhm.
the Hornets game, put a little small $1.50 parlay down. All of them hit, parking is free.
Mm. Yep.
It works. I did it a couple times. It's not that bad. But coming up, we will talk about it again next week, Saturday, April 13th. This is you need to watch this. UFC 300. Need to
Hmm.
watch it. Gotta watch it.
At the notes, right?
Need to watch it. Gotta watch it. Also,
Mhm.
if you buy it before April 8th, you get $10 off.
Nice.
Yep. Once again, gotta watch it. Need to watch it. It's gonna be a good one.
For those of y'all that, if y'all are new to us and y'all haven't seen episode 27, I just checked my notes. That's why I put it on there that we started promoting.
Like it's dog. It's what champ. So the main event, champion against my bad, interim champion against champion.
Mhm.
Ch- Co-main champion versus number one contender. Next match, the third one or third from the top. We got the BMF title. The next one, like heavyweight, one against four. It's just top people. Aljamain Sterling makes his featherweight division debut. So yeah, y'all definitely check it out. Early prelims start at 6 p.m.
Mhm.
I think it's on. It may be exclusively on UFC Fight Pass, but I'm pretty sure it'll be on ESPN Plus. But the prelims, right? So early prelims go from 6 to 8. The prelims go from 8 to 10. That would be on ESPN and ESPN Plus. And then the main event, 10 p.m., that'll be on ESPN Plus pay-per-view. Should be $80, but as I said before, if you get it before April 8th, I believe, it's $10 off. So
There you
just a heads
go.
up on that. It's gonna be
Deal,
good.
baby.
And it's gonna be in Vegas, so Vegas got the intelligent fight fans. Um, Other stuff that was just announced. Oh man, was it 302? No. Okay. You know what? It wasn't really announced. It wasn't announced. It was not. Rumors. 30 302? Is it 302?
Uh-oh.
No. Nah, it's not 302.
See
Is
what?
it 305? Rumors. 305 is going to be in Perth, Australia. Rumors of Izzy versus Dekas. Duplessis. So if you want to have a little history on that, oh man, Dekas is South African, right? The white dude
Hmm.
from South African. I mean, from South Africa. He beat someone to be the number one contender when Izzy had the belt. Izzy came in the ring because Drekus called out Izzy. Izzy came in the ring and said, "Hey man, you keep saying like that. There's no like African born fighters. 'Cause a lot of African fighters they go to
Yeah.
different countries to train." But he said he's the only one that's in Africa doing all this stuff, right? And
Hmm.
then Izzy came in the ring and said, "Yo, nah, since we all African, what's up? What's up?" And he used the N-word, and Drekus did not say it. So he's like, "Yo," he said, "I don't need a 23andMe to know where I'm from." And I was like, "Ah, yeah." So, because Izzy's tattoo says "Broken Native" on like around his
Hmm.
neck, he is Nigerian, but he lives in New Zealand and trains there.
Hmm.
So, um, I mean, I believe he grew up in New Zealand as well. Um, Later, Izzy lost the belt to Strickland. Strickland fought Drekus. Drekus beat Strickland. Now Izzy's getting his rematch in Australia. I'm like, oh, here we go. Here we go. So that's a rumor. And that would be, I think, August 17th, I believe, or 14th. Rumor. That's 305, right? Um, and then the next one, uh, oh man. I think it's gonna be in September. Yes, 306. John Jones makes his well, he has a fight. So we got Izzy, big name, fighting on 305, and then John Jones fighting on 306, and that is $200 my money gone. So
Oh, yeah, you already called it.
oh
Two
yeah,
hundred
yeah,
dollars.
it's like after 300, I'm not getting anything probably till Izzy and John Jones. Because I had 298, I had 299, about 300. I'm like, man, yeah, this is a bill. But
Hmm.
it's great fights. And one thing that UFC does better than boxing is if you the one, you're gonna fight somebody in the top five. Unless you're Sugar, then you fought somebody who's number six, which was funny because Sugar had a fight and I think I sent you that. I'm not sure. He hit Odu with a knee and it sounded loud. My dad's no, the commentator said it sounded like somebody hit a watermelon with a bat.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, you did see me.
Yeah, so and he did that in round two. That fight lasted all like it went with the distance. So my man just got beat up for 25 minutes.
Hmm.
So yeah, yeah.
My man got hit with a knee of justice.
Fam, fam,
he,
fam. Matter of
he
fact,
experienced the Captain Falcon 4 there.
just to show you how lopsided it was, let me let me find this for you, fam. Just to show you how lopsided it was. I'll have to have the stats somewhere. Man, this is crazy. Oh, well, and while I'm looking for that, you remember Michael Page, the guy that be
Yeah,
dancing and stuff?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he should be having a fight. Um, yeah. So this is annoying. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, this is good, but Can't find anything sometimes. Like, this is
Look,
so annoying.
we've been
Where
working on
is
that.
it?
Brain
You
is
said
a
what?
scrambled egg right now.
I can find this. Oh, there, it was 299. There we go. Finally. Okay. Total strikes, right? Vera threw 241. He only landed 89.
Mhm.
Say that again. Vera threw 241 and landed 89.
Yeah,
Sugar threw
he threw nearly
358
250. Uh-oh.
and landed 232. My man
He
was just
landed about he landed about as many as the other guy threw.
yes, yo, he was getting tagged for 25 minutes, yo. Just boom, 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 boom. I was like, my man, yo, like the before and after picture of Vera is yeah, I don't know. My man had to be concussed in a second, but
Yeah,
anyway,
like
that's
be like fighting Don Flamenco and Punch Out.
yep. Like they had like a before and after picture. Like one of my homeboys was like, yo, he don't look the same. Nah. My man started crying after, and I was like, "You talk all that trash." I don't know if you're crying because you're embarrassed or you're crying because you don't know where you are.
Both. Probably
Man,
embarrassed because he don't know where he's at.
like he had that Luke Kuechly face when he had that last concussion. Well, he was like,
Yeah,
"Oh my gosh, he's crying because he's so passionate." Nah, he's crying because he's confused and he doesn't know where he's at. He's just in the stadium, everybody clapping. Yeah, that was sad, but yeah, the announcers
oh
mad.
man,
But
I
yeah,
forgot the dude's name, but did you see one of the hits that Davion Clowney was it Davion? No, it wasn't. It was Derrick Henry. One of the hits, like Derrick Henry basically stiff armed and took someone to the ground. This is back in college when
uh-uh.
when uh they were playing Wisconsin. The player on Wisconsin, or yeah, he stiff armed and took him to the ground so hard that the player from Wisconsin started lining up on the Alabama sideline.
Hey man, that's when it's like, hey, your scholarship paid for. You're done. You're done. So it's okay. Sometimes we need to protect you from yourself,
It
man.
was
But
wild too because he started like dapping up different players and stuff, and he dapped up players from both teams, and he legit just like started lining up on the Alabama sidelines. Like you don't see your uniforms different than the people you line it up with.
I don't think he can see color.
If I find it again, I'll shoot it to you so you can laugh. It's hilarious because he wholeheartedly lined up on the Alabama.
He said, "Man, life has changed."
Like you see it, he said called himself eligible and blah blah blah. It's like, wait a minute, sir.
Let me try to find that. But that's all I have for UFC. The Derrick Henry in college.
He's
Oh,
man,
also,
man.
speaking of in the Octagon, they're the sister company. WWE is WrestleMania weekend. So y'all watch that because it's gonna be great. Bloodline time.
Bloodline.
Yeah. Okay. Was it in the
And
Cotton Bowl?
for those that may have Peacock, if y'all upgrade to Peacock Plus, uh, y'all can definitely pretty much watch it for not the cost of just ordering the event itself.
Mm-hmm.
And then get access to all kinds of exclusive content on Peacock Plus.
Yeah, why is Derrick Henry so big?
Uh,
Gosh.
I'm actually sort of kind of excited about it. My brother holds an event at his house every year for WrestleMania. So
Oh yeah, it's
I'll
gonna
be
be.
at least at his place for day one and possibly watch day two uh, on Peacock Plus and such.
I'm
But
gonna have to avoid all spoilers.
me too. Yeah, me too. I just want to watch it play out. Not that I'm into wrestling as much as he is, but
It's gonna be good. I wish they would have done what they did this year or last year, and I think that was the plan, but The
mhm,
Rock couldn't get cleared to wrestle or something, or maybe contracts,
mhm.
or he had a movie coming up because it was set up for that.
Gotcha.
So that was the reason why I went. Now look at me, stupid, foolish, egg on my face. No, I mean it was a good event. I just don't like SoFi Stadium, trash ass stadium. It looks nice. Just a heads up, SoFi Stadium is not a dome. It is a outside venue with a roof. So if it's cold on the
The
outside,
outside venue with a tent.
yep, you're gonna be cold on the inside. It's near LAX, so if you can hear the planes on the outside or see the planes, you can see you can hear and see the planes on like the inside, right? And the inside, like the seats are great, amenities are wonderful, getting in is really easy. Getting in the stadium is easy. Getting out the stadium is easy. Catching the Uber is terrible. Traffic is the worst. And
I mean, they're in LA, so I would expect that.
if you build a new stadium, you should have a way to get rideshare in there. Nope, not at all. Trash, I tell you, trash.
Absolute garbage cakes and rice.
hmm with beans. So yeah, but enough of that stuff. You got some hockey news, good sir?
Do I got some hockey news? 8 players get ejected out of the New Jersey Devils and New York Rangers game. They started a fight 2 seconds into the game. Y'all heard me right, folks. 2 seconds into the game. The ref threw the puck down to start the game. If y'all find the footage, go on ESPN, wherever you can find the footage. Go find the footage. Y'all can see it. He throws the puck down. As soon as the puck touches ice, every player threw down sticks and was like, I want to see your hands. Literally, in one version of the footage, I think it's the one from ESPN. Literally, in one version of the footage, as soon as the camera pans over just a little bit after the puck touch ice, somebody is already getting their ribs worked. Like their ribs can be served at the local Chili's. I'm telling you right now. Like, fam, this is the definition of on site. The
That
definition of
has something
on
going on before.
site. And so what I heard from a friend, because I'm not as like super big on hockey as she is. What I heard from a friend, shout out to Carrie, for giving me this news.
Shout
Apparently,
out,
so
shout out.
the last meeting between the two teams, one of the players from the Rangers had a dirty hit on the player from the on a player from the Devils
Mm,
that
okay.
had to get him carted off the ice.
So
And
don't let me
then
see you
as he was
leave.
going off,
Don't let me see.
he taunted the New Jersey Devils bench.
Wait,
Now
the
he
whole
was
bench?
for a
Okay.
game. He was suspended for 4 games for doing all of that. But the dirty hit and you taunt the bench is basically what like spawned this. Like they ain't give a crap about the game. As soon as the puck hit ice, I'm talking gloves, sticks down, gloves off, fist flying. And for those of y'all that watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I'm talking like one
That's one
camera
anime I
angle.
haven't got into yet.
One camera angle, I'm talking. I'm talking fists. Like they didn't care about the game. 2 seconds in. In fact, they were probably off on the 2 seconds.
Dang.
That was absolute pandemonium. I've never seen in a more definite showing of on site, at least in sports.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah. I've not. I was thinking maybe college stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
they can't just fight.
Yeah, and to put it in perspective, this is like to put it in perspective, America. This is like this was basically on the level of like Malice in the Palace, but not involving fans. And it happened at the beginning of the game instead of the end of the game. Like literally, as soon as the puck touched ice, no one gave a crap to hold a hockey stick no more. I think there was a clip where someone was in a headlock and just getting jabbed. Yeah, no, that level of want to see your hands. Y'all go check it out. ESPN right now. Go to the like the NHL area. Go
Man,
click on
nah. Yo, just go
for
to YouTube and
Devils
type in
Rangers
hot.
last night. And it'll
Nah,
probably literally be the
nope.
headline.
Easier. Go to YouTube, type in hockey fight. It's the first one that comes up. It's the first,
Wow,
second,
there you
third,
go.
fourth, fifth. Nope, it's the fourth. Yep, this hockey fight.
I have never.
You don't have to be specific. They like, yep, this is what you want, right? Right here. This looking for this? Yep.
You
Honestly, you
mean
could
Devils
probably just write
Rangers?
Hawk. Let's see.
Ooh.
HLC. Well, okay. Nope. Getting the fuck out of here. Nope. I don't know what that came up. Yo, it was also conspiracy stuff. Nope. My algorithm's gonna be messed up. I'm about to, no fly list for me for a week. Gosh, I don't know what. Yo, I saw some wild stuff. Yo, it said President something that I was like, what? What? I don't even
Nope.
know these letters. Are these wingdings? Nope.
Nope. As soon as you saw the word president, you was already on the head
Man,
tilt. Like, you
Pres
said weak things. Nope.
President was the fourth thing I saw. And I saw, man, hey, don't type in Hawk. Your algorithm, yeah, they're gonna be like, yep, we got him. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that, yo.
You don't want no action.
Oh man.
But
Mm-mm.
yeah, like we said, America, go check it out. It is hilarious how quickly that situation escalated.
Yeah, my main
Yeah,
man, Luca, man, he'd be like, yo, I can't hit no shots, but I got you, Austin. Cuckoo. Anyway, go ahead.
he gonna heat up later. I mean, Luca played old man basketball, even though he's like one of the youngest players on the team. He played old man basketball, so he'll
Mhm.
heat up at some point.
You know what? Is this a good
My
segue to
man's be
basketball?
getting quiet. How you have a quiet triple double?
Man, yeah, that was a quiet 30 point triple double he had like 2 nights ago. I said,
Right. It's like Luca ain't doing too hot. Look back at his stats like 30 minutes later. Where does production
man,
come from?
yo, so since we're going to basketball, right? And the whole gambling sports betting thing. Hey man, I got a couple of players that's solid. Um Jared Allen, double double. No, oh my bad. Jared Allen over no more than 24 and a half. He was like 26, 27. Chill out. Um Sabonis over 40 to 42 and a half ish. Assists, points, rebounds. And then you got Luca over 2.5 or 3.5 threes. 90% of the time, those three things always work
Yeah.
easily. Get your money. Get your money. Hmm. So yeah. But the basketball, good sir.
I actually didn't have. I thought I actually didn't have anything basketball.
Dang. Yo, these basketball scores are getting out of hand.
Unfortunately,
I'm gonna just say that. Just bet the over. Um, it's getting
essentially.
just bet the over. Let's see where we at. Where we at? Where we at?
Although, actually, no, I lie. A couple things I did have for basketball outside of us get ready to check the standings and stuff.
Oh,
Um,
oh, go ahead.
shout out to the guy at the stadium from Monday uh, that told us to bet on the Celtics, but bet the under because for some
Man, we didn't
reason
get up, man.
the bet line got up to 18 and a half, which is a little bit disrespectful. Um, every team is a professional team.
18 and a half.
Yeah, 18 and a half. I mean, it was Celtics versus Hornets, but
It was,
18
but
and
it
a half,
was
you got to
also the
think.
end of the season, and they clinched.
Well, they hadn't technically clinched at this point. They clinched last night.
No, they
But-
clinched before the Hornets game, I believe.
oh wait, I'm thinking of clinched home court
Oh, yeah, you talking
advantage.
about like home court? Yeah.
Yeah, but 18 and a half. I mean, I'm still saying it as in both teams are still professional teams, and to just come outright and say that wide of a margin of scores, that's what I'm saying. But shout out to the guy at the bar that said bet on the Celtics, but bet the under. Yeah, Celtics only beat the Hornets by 14. So shout out to that guy. It was some well
Real
sounded
talk.
advice. And then the Celtics last night, when they clinched home court advantage, beat the Thunder by 33. Good googly moogly, I'm
That
telling
was
you.
a statement game to be like, all right, this is an actual top team. Let's see what we
Yeah.
can do. Because they played the Hornets, and the Hornets didn't have a center. Nick Richards was
Basically,
hurt.
yeah.
Grant Williams was a center. And I don't care. Yo, number 17 out there just doing cardio, yo. I can't stand that YMCA ball player, dog. That dude garbage. Yo, get him out of here, man. Yo, like, no, you have to get, because, man, we should have met up on Monday, man.
He
Dang.
called my man YMCA.
What section were you in?
217, I think. Either 217 or 227. I
Okay,
can
I
go back
think
and look
you,
at my
yo, if you
tickets.
were 227, you were close to me. I was at 201.
Uh,
Damn.
it
We'll
was either
figure it out.
217 or two. I remember a two and then a seven. Hold on. Hold on. Hold
But
on.
why you look for that? Yeah, man. Number 17, trash, garbage. My man's a 7 foot. I don't know what to do with the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't go to the previous game. I was already downtown, so all right, like I'm about to go to the game. Woo, 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 woo. Clifford said, "Hey, man, due to deficiencies, here's the starting lineup: Trey Mann, Brandon Miller, Bertans, JT Thor, and Grant Williams." I said, "I'm going to fuck home."
Mm.
And no, man, I'm not. I love basketball. I love the Hornets are my favorite sports team of all sports teams. I'm not doing this, man. I'm not against no Timberwolves. And the final score
Right.
was 89-86 in a professional basketball game in the United States of America that is brought to you by the National Basketball Association, and nobody scored over 90 points. Nah, I'm going home. Nope.
Right.
Nope. Nope.
We're not watching the '03 Pistons or the '04 Spurs.
Facts. Also, too, for those of y'all who don't know Hornets players, that lineup had no center and no point guard. How the hell the
What are
backup
we
and the
doing?
backup is hurt?
Like what are we doing? What are we doing with the basketball then?
Also, too, Steve Clifford, hear me out. I got a little conspiracy theory. You know, you shouldn't tank, right? That's
Mhm.
bad. Coaches get fired, right? And like we kind of said it before, like, yeah, I don't think LaMelo and Mark Williams actually hurt. I think they're
Mm,
like, you know what, we can't go any further, but hey man, just sit out.
right.
Just sit out. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna rule you out for the season later because it'll look like we're tanking if we're not. So you still get your, whatever, right?
Mhm.
You can't fire the head coach if he steps down and goes to a front office role. So basically, Steve Clifford just set up the Hornets to get a better draft pick, knowing they can't fire him. Which makes me think, was he brought onto the team as a head coach when they fired Borrego and had like 3 weeks and nobody wanted to be a Hornets coach, and they had like 3 weeks before the season, and they said, "Hey, you want to do this?" And I'm probably sure he said, "Hey, if I do this, I'm going to front office job after a year." That's probably what happened. Hmm. Open your third eye, people. I sees it.
Then the question is, who's going to, if that is the case, who's going to coach him next year?
Um, I saw the names. Let's see. Oh, this is Mitch Kupchak. Oh, whoop! I said GM, head coach. Looks like reached out to permission to interview four head coaches. Four head coach candidates: Denver Nuggets lead assistant David Adelman, Sacramento Kings associate head coach Jordi Fernandez, Boston Celtics lead assistant Chris Lee, and Phoenix Suns associate head coach Kevin Young. I don't know what the hell these guys do. I don't know. Either way, can we get a new training staff? Everybody hurt. Everybody stay hurt.
That part.
Cody Martin
That
played.
part.
Cody Martin played 6 games this season. So, yeah.
I can agree with you there because on a different sport, me being a Broncos fan of the NFL, I agree with you there. Can we get new training staff? Because there was a lot of times that people on our defense was hurt and we're supposed to be a defensive minded team. Not to mention that I believe it was either week 3 or week 4, we allowed 70 points to the Miami Dolphins. So I can totally agree with you there on the. It, how many How many games did the Hornets actually have all of their pieces in place? All of their
Zero.
starters and
Zero.
main weapons in place. There you
No, because
go.
we started at a deficit. So, even when the season started, we had Mark Williams, um, Brandon Miller was coming off the bench for a little bit. Then he was started because we didn't have anybody. Terry Rozier was hurt. Cody was hurt. Gordon Hayward was still trying to come back. And we had LaMelo. And then as a transition, then Miles came back, and then LaMelo went down. And then Terry came back, and then Terry went down. And I was like, and then Cody went down. I was like, what the? So I mean, it's good for exposure for Brandon Miller because now we know Brandon's a certified star, yo.
Yeah, my man gets you 20.
Yeah, easy, easy.
He put up 19 against the Celtics, and they got like a top 10 defense.
Yep, he put up like 31 against another couple. He's solid. Like if you can keep Miles and you got LaMelo like running the show, and he can just distribute and not have to drop 30 points a game. Yo, we straight.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we haven't had a full team. And then it's crazy because when Clifford said, "Hey man, we have a talent issue," and they got rid of Terry, Gordon, and another dude, and got those 5 players in, we're like, "Oh wait, no, now it's actually a solid team." You have your
Mm-hmm.
backups, you got your role players, and you got your people that's going to score. Like your 1, 2, 3 option.
Yeah.
And then those players got hurt. And I said, "Man, what the fuck?" So, yeah. So I mean, it's difficult, man, but we shall see, man. Because I know people are like, "Oh man, the Hornets are trash." Yeah, but let's say if everybody's healthy, right? You have
Yeah, yeah. But I say
LaMelo.
there's a lot of factors that go into why the Hornets were trash.
Yes, like if you have
Yeah.
LaMelo, Miles, Brandon Miller, Mark Williams.
And on top of that, yes, Hornets can be trash, but there's 3 teams worse than them. So
Facts. And they are healthy. They are fully healthy.
3 teams fully healthy that are worse than them. So
yes, like I mean, if you have those 4, that's your young core, right? You get a 2 or a 4, maybe, or possibly like another 3
mm-hmm.
in the draft for free agency or something, or like a solid vet.
Mm-hmm.
You straight, and then off the bench, you got Seth Curry, Grant Williams, Cody Martin, Trey Mann, if he doesn't start. Then you got Misich. And then if like a sniper, you got Bertans and Seth Curry. Like everything is set up there. It's just nobody's been available the whole year, and half those players just came at the trade deadline. So
yeah. As far as the Mavericks, man, congrats to them for moving up in the standings. If the season were to end now, we would not be a play-in team; we'd be a playoff team. And I think I think we would play the Clippers. So I think we moved up.
Clippers are so weird because it's either like they're like crazy world beaters, or they're not. It's just a little strange.
I will also point out that a couple years ago. Yeah. 2 years. 2 years ago, if playoffs were to start today, 2 years ago, this was basically like the same kind of matchup type, and didn't fully work out for the Mavericks there. I still think there needs to be a little bit better talent at the big man position and stop relying a little bit so much on Luka. Not that Luka isn't solid, but
you need somebody.
You need somebody for a 7-game series. Like you need somebody.
And as a Hornets fan, I'm gonna tell you right now, and I told y'all before, I'll say it again, your PJ ain't it. Yeah, he got size, but he ain't it. He's
soft.
You
for getting rebounds. Thank you for getting rebounds, but
does he though? Does he though?
He get more rebounds. He get more rebounds than Dwight Powell.
Come on, man. Dwight Powell. I'm surprised he ain't played. Ni hao. I'm surprised he ain't in China yet.
Here you go. Here. Now you see how much we hurting for a big man, for an actual big man.
Man, y'all like the Hornets. The Hornets before we got Mark Williams.
We haven't had a good big man since Eric Dampier. There you go. We haven't had a good big man since Eric Dampier.
You know who y'all need? Mason Plumlee, Clint Capella.
Yes, because I will at least take the rebounds.
Yeah, that's it. If you get somebody just get rebounds and stand the pace. Mason Plumlee, walking double doubles. Mason Plumlee, Clint Capella, just all you gotta do. Get the rebound, outlet, protect the paint. That's it. I don't want you to dribble. Nothing. That's all.
Let the other players facilitate the scoring in the offense. Blah blah blah. We just need you in the paint, especially in the paint for defense, and to grab rebounds.
That's all it. We need you. Like people hate it.
You know how long it's been since Eric Dampier played for the Dallas Mavericks?
Man, they had the different colors.
Exactly. Exactly. Dirk Nowitzki looked like a backup dancer for NSYNC. That's how long ago it was.
Yeah, that was a while. Yo, shout out to Dirk, my favorite player, yo.
Hey, bro. Hey. And I was following the Mavericks before Dirk, but yes, still shout out to Dirk. My man would shoot a shot like 20 feet in the air worth of art, and that shit would just swish. Like how? Who taught you to do that? Whoever taught you, just keep doing it.
Damn, Luka got 3.
Nonetheless.
Luka didn't hit a shot for the first quarter.
probably just attempting some dumb shots.
He got
To add
16.
on to that fact, he probably attempted
He
some dumb
he
shots.
got 16 points. Yo, he was
Telling
over
you,
8 the first quarter. He was like, man, y'all gonna let's see. He's 16 points. Oh,
I'm telling
that's the
you,
wrong
his
site.
production just randomly just heats up. He
Okay,
plays
yeah. Yo, he is 4 assists and 4 rebounds away from a triple double.
after
My
starting
man,
0 of 8.
he did all this in a quarter. Yo, I was watching the
After starting
Nuggets.
0 of 8.
I was watching the Nuggets and Spurs game. Wemby against
Mhm.
Jokic. Both of them were 4 rebounds away from a double double before the first quarter ended. I'm like, yo, what we doing, man? Yo,
One of those, if y'all don't bet the over on them,
this man, they got mess up the betting line next year.
for
Man.
real.
Mm.
Woo. But
So
yeah,
should we
shout
go
out
into
to the
standings
Mavericks
record?
for shout out to the Mavericks for pulling themselves out of the play-in area.
Oh,
You got
facts,
to
facts.
maintain it until you said what, the 14th?
Yeah, on April 14th.
Yeah, so just got to maintain it to the 14th, man. So
Um, the Bucks. Doc Rivers got to
I don't
get
like that
fired, right?
paper. Mm-hmm.
Doc Rivers got to get fired. Ain't no what. So you mean to tell me that you were a consultant for like, hey, yo, y'all lost 13 games. I know you're on the second place, but y'all can do better. And then so when you took over the team, they were 31 and 13. And now
Mm-hmm.
they're 14 and 13 under your command.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all got beat by the Wizards?
Try to tell people I don't think Doc Rivers was the right move.
Hey. So somebody got to pay for this, right?
Yeah,
Now the crazy
he
thing is
has to pay
this.
for it.
They're in second place.
I don't know
How did
how,
they
but
get worse and they're in second place?
because
Is
well
the
for
rest of the
that,
East?
yes. If playoffs started today, the bottom two play-ins have to play each other, and they have losing records. For
Gosh, the Bulls
reference,
and the Hawks. Yo.
for reference, um, the Cavaliers, who are
Mhm.
third in the East, I think. Yes, the Cavaliers, who are third in the East right now, with their record, would be either eighth or ninth in the West.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Um, okay. One second. Give me a second. Hold up.
Oh,
One, two,
he's
three,
formulating
four,
America. This is going to get
five,
scary.
five. Because this is five. Okay. Games behind. Where's the games behind? As of right now, there's no really big seeding to go in the
Mm.
East. Everybody's been eliminated. 7, 8, they can switch. Oh no! Ooh, wait a minute. Hold up. Never mind. Okay. 9 and 10, y'all playing each other. That's it.
Yeah,
It's either who gets home court advantage. That's it.
basically.
Now, ooh, okay. Boston, nobody can touch them right now.
Mm-hmm.
Milwaukee, Cleveland. Okay. Milwaukee. What?
I
Okay,
think it's
this is
what
sick. This
Milwaukee,
is this is this is
Cleveland.
sickening. This is sickening. The Boston Celtics, as dumb as they play, are 13 games ahead of number two.
Yeah.
They are about okay.
Not only
Anyway,
that, they clinch home court advantage. So if they get to the finals and it goes
yep.
to game 7, it has to be played in Boston. As dumb as Boston plays.
As dumb. Yo, what the they play stupid. Anyway, I don't think they're gonna win the championship. But they got so we got the Bucks 13 games behind, right? And then the Cavaliers are 1.5 game behind them. So let's see. Uh from 2 to 6, there's only 4.5 games between them. There's about 5 games left in the season.
Mhm.
So 2 to 6 can switch. Actually, 2 to 7 can switch. If Milwaukee loses the next 5 and Pacers win out, yeah, that's it. You know, but
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, the East is trash. Anyway, dang, that makes my stomach
That's what
hurt.
I'm saying. I'll say the Cavaliers, who are third, if they played in the West, they would either be eighth or ninth.
Oof. But we got okay. Let's see. Now this is disgustingly crazy. Timberwolves, Nuggets tied. Um,
I think Timberwolves have the
if the yeah,
top
your
rate.
Timberwolves have the tiebreaker. OKC is 1 game behind them,
Oof.
and then Clippers, Nuggets, and Suns. Right, 4, 5, 6, or 4, 5, 6. Uh, Dallas is my bad. Clippers, Mavericks, Suns. Mavericks are 2 games behind the Clippers. Suns are 2.5 games behind the Clippers. So yeah, and then the Pelicans 2.5 games behind the Clippers. Sacramento 3 games behind the Clippers. Dang,
Yes,
yo, the West
Sacramento
is
took a
looking
tumble. Sacramento was fourth at one point. Sacramento took
yo.
a tumble.
So yo, Golden State is not getting into the tops. No, they're not too far behind. No,
You
they can
don't
make
think so?
it.
I'm
Never
about to say you don't
mind.
think so?
No. Okay, check it out. Okay. So let's go from 5, right? So from 5 to so only 4 games separate 5 to 10,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
From 6 to 10, there is 3.5 games. Y'all, oh, they gotta be playing. Well, y'all ain't resting nobody.
I'm about to say it's crazy how powerful the West is, and we pretty much have to play starters the rest of the season.
Pretty much. But yeah, man, damn shit. Enough of that stuff, man. Yeah, well, next week it'll be a little more clear. So,
I'm
um,
about to say yeah, 'cause we still got what, a week and a half
yeah,
basically.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But let's kind of wrap this up a little bit. Well, actually, before we go to NFL, super quick. Who you got between Purdue and NC State?
Oh yeah, Final Four. Look, man, I do love a good Cinderella story. You know what? I do love a good Cinderella story. Give me NC State. The way that the DJs played to eliminate Duke, especially after starting off shooting 10% from three. Y'all heard that right, America. Go ahead and look at the stats. They shot 10% from three in the first half. Starting off shooting 10% from three and shooting 20% overall in the first half, to bounce back and shoot close to 75% in the second half and feed what was working. Look, State could probably pull it off, especially if they get Zach Edey moving east and west instead of just being north south and just being big.
Mm-hmm.
If they work plays to make him start moving east and west, I think they can work it out. I
So here's
love
the
me a
thing.
good Cinderella story. Give me State.
I got State, but I think they can beat them without doing that. One thing as a baller with size, I like to do is this. If you faster than me, I'm just get you in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
About halfway right in that game, you're gonna be tired.
Yep.
Because we can be in the paint. You used to being tall. You used to being strong.
Who's gonna match up against DJ Burns?
Right. And also too, Burns is a lot faster than that's more agile than Edie.
Mm-hmm.
Edie got the height, but okay. And also too, with the whole pulling them out, right? I mean, but college basketball has a lack of big men just because there's not many in like in the world.
Mm-hmm.
NC State got three of them. Purdue got one. They have the one. But yeah, okay.
Will we see a repeat of 1983?
I don't know because I got UConn beating Alabama. Who do you got in
Yeah,
that game?
true. I'm about to say because the other side you got UConn, and UConn scores
Yes.
at a high rate. At least for matchup wise, we could see a repeat of 1983. Well, not exact team, but at least for NC State getting there.
Yeah, I got I think if NC State was playing any other team, probably not. Because Alabama just runs all day. They play
Yeah,
at a crazy high pace.
Alabama is also 106th in defensive proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
And
Because they got time to ain't
scoring at a
gonna
high
we don't
rate.
got time to run, man. I mean,
Hmm.
we got time for defense, man. We just need to run.
So yeah, I'll take UConn with you.
All right, who you
Hopefully,
got? UConn versus NC State.
I'll go ahead and take UConn in that like great run NC State, but UConn
Yep.
scores at too high of a rate.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You got scholarships. So
Like fantastic run. Literally nothing against y'all's run, but
who?
UConn literally scores way too many points.
All right. And then I guess enough for that one. Real quick, man, blockbuster trade happened because
The
I think we kind of called it
blockbuster
before,
trade.
maybe. Where it's like, hey man, Stephon Diggs don't want to be there. He gone, man. And he went to the Texans. Now I was asked this question. Do you think CJ Stroud will have a sophomore slump? And I said no, because usually when you have a sophomore slump, you don't get any help. It's the same
Mm-hmm.
stuff. You upgraded on wide receiver and you upgraded in running back.
Yep. Joe Mixon and now this.
You don't even got to think no more.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say, basically just run about the same package that you ran this year and let Stephon Diggs and Joe Mixon get used to the system.
Dog.
They're
They
going to, they
replaced.
already they won a playoff game.
Yep. Hear me out, man. Oh, they were in the playoff game without Tank Dell.
Yeah. Yeah.
All they did was replace Noah Brown and Devin Singletary with Joe Mixon and Stephon Diggs. Dog, what? This is yeah. Division's done. Division is done. Hey, that's it. See y'all in the playoffs.
Literally, and yes, I'm intentionally misspelling it. When literally the only team that could possibly stand a chance against them in the division is the Jaguars, and we still got a question mark on that. The division is done.
Oh, wait, Ridley's not with the Jaguars anymore.
Exactly.
They don't got no. They got Gabe Davis. He ain't Ridley. And Ridley is a gambler. So if you know the over/under number, you can adjust your scheme to him to make sure that you get a lot of production out of him. Because if it's like a high amount of yards, you good, but if a low amount of yards, you want to use him in the red zone so he can get his touchdowns, but still keep the yards up. So you got to open your third eye, man. You got to see the conspiracy theories, man. He's a gambler. Y'all look it up on YouTube, man. Um, when I knew Calvin Ridley was betting on games, my man was getting the he he was catching the ball and running horizontally. Yo, he was sidekick. That's how I knew you bet on yourself, yo.
Yeah. Y'all go back and watch one of our previous episodes. He put it on there. He ain't lying about that. That's one.
He said no.
Oh God.
Oh
Nah,
man.
man. Yeah, that division's done. Two,
Yep.
the Texans have now become dangerous again. You have to start putting them into talks with like the more powerful teams in the AFC,
Hmm.
as well as, since we said the powerful teams, I'm gonna go ahead and put quotes on this because I'm about to move on to the Buffalo Bills. How exposed do you think Josh Allen will get without the greatness of
Easy. Like,
Stephon
man,
Diggs
Josh Allen ain't
and Gabe
good.
Davis?
Well, like forget about Gabe David. Josh Allen ain't good.
Well,
Like
I was saying having two wide receivers that on the fly make adjustments to his mistakes. Now both of them are gone. So
it will be
now,
the same. Josh Allen will be the same Josh Allen as I always saw him. He was trash when he was in the trash before. All of a sudden, he was the MVP candidate when Diggs got there, and then he was trashed a little bit. And then when the offensive coordinator got fired, he was MVP candidate again because they said don't throw the ball.
yeah,
Nah, he ain't good,
right.
man. He's not good. They just trying to crown him, yo.
To pig,
Josh Allen
America
is.
to piggyback on Austin's point. Let's not forget Josh Allen lost a game to the New York Jets
About running
where the
backwards.
Bills were leading. The Bills were leading. He lost a game to the New York Jets where Josh Allen himself
Well, that
was
was this year.
responsible for 5 turnovers.
Turnover. What do we always say? You treat that ball like draws, man. Give it up. You can take it. Have
Giving
it.
it up.
You can have
Giving
it. I don't
it up.
want it. Nah.
And if I say y'all can go back and find the game and watch it. He was responsible for some because obviously interceptions go on the stat sheet for the quarterback, but sometimes it could be the fault of the
Patrick Mahomes
receiver or blah blah blah.
interceptions to Kadarius Toney. It's Kadarius Toney's fault.
Right.
He
Yeah.
wouldn't he
Right.
wouldn't drop it. He would bobble it and put it up in the air and walk away
And
from
the
it.
defender's right there. Exactly. So it's like sometimes it does fall on the fault of the ball carrier, but
Hmm.
from the stat sheet, it's going to go to the quarterback because that's what the stat lies. However, go back and watch
However,
that game against the Jets. He had 4 interceptions and a fumble, and in fact, even with the 4 interceptions, the Bills still could have won if he didn't fumble the ball. Him fumbling the ball was also his fault because he decided to run. He decided to scramble, even though there was 2 defensive linemen right in the area, ready to knock his block off.
hmm
But even with the 4 interceptions, the Bills still could have won. Then he fumbles. Yeah, well, to add to that, he decided to scramble, but he didn't cover the ball up when the 2 defensive linemen, because protect the ball when you're about to brace for a hit. He didn't brace for a hit. He was just running, one handed it, gets hit, boom. That joint almost looked like a butt fumble.
shout out to Mark Sanchez.
Like, yo, Josh, get him out of here, bro. Get
Yeah, man.
him out of here.
I'm not. I don't like Josh Allen. In fantasy, just because his stats drop. His Stephon Diggs stats dropped too when he was Josh Allen. When it gets to November, December, his stats drop dramatically. Same thing as Tua. They are really good in the first part, and then it starts to slowly go down.
Mhm.
Slowly go down. Stephon Diggs was almost unplayable.
Yep.
I saw the targets. He dropped some passes, but this is no reason why he's getting 3 targets a game.
Yeah.
None. So, hmm yeah. And man,
And
we watched Josh
to,
put
to,
that ball in the air and be like, somebody get it.
it might not be on my team, but somebody getting it. To do a final piggyback on that point, looking at that division, I might do an eyes opening thing.
Oh, which
As
one?
much as I hate to ask this, do you think the Bills finish last in the AFC East?
No.
Patriots finished last in the AFC East still.
Dude, I don't know, man. Shit, it could it could be the Jets.
I don't think it's gonna be the Jets, but it could be the Jets. The Patriots are pretty bad on offense.
They are pretty bad.
Patriots are pretty bad on offense. Patriots got an okay defense, but they're pretty.
But
like,
they have a new coach too. So
yeah. All right, fair.
yeah.
They'll still stand a chance, but then again, the AFC playoff picture has shifted with.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap.
Trade, so now.
Mm-mm.
I guess we'll see what happens, man.
It should be an interesting year.
Yep. But with that, I say I think we.
I think that's it, good sir.
Yeah, I say I'm looking at my notepad. I think that's it.
Yep, man. I got a little good sir. On that note, people, we'll get back at you next week. Keep on sipping.
Y'all stay fly and keep on sipping.
Yeah, wash your hands.
If y'all see it out in the wild, get that Reptar juice, baby, and wash your hands.